Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Diogo Costa. And it's Neves.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Great work on the overlap.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 18.
Oh, good steal, he's just read it.
He's in plenty of space here.
Número 17. Número 11.
That is good strength.
It's a good-looking delivery.
João Neves.
And he's managed to get rid. And the pass is intercepted.
Araujo. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He is through here. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's having a hit! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Portugal are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat.
Mendes powering forward here. Mendes drives forward on the overlap. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
The pass has gone astray. That pass has been well intercepted. Nice bit of trickery. Bruno Fernandes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh, easy pickings there. Vitinha gets on his bike and on the move. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Great chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Portugal have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
João Cancelo.
Marmouche! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So they have it all to do again.
Egypt really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Chance, surely! Goal! Egypt! And the comeback is complete.
And that is indeed the final act. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. And he was alert to it. And he's found a way past. Chance for a shot! And that should get the job done. Foot in. João Cancelo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way past. Could go all the way here. Is there any support? He might not. Can he finish? And there's a goal. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So again, we have parity.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
He's got away. João Neves. That is lovely. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. João Cancelo. João Cancelo running, real chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aims beyond the defence. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. That's going up front in a hurry. Rafael Leao. He's beaten the last man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is well cleared. He's having a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
Araujo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that pass isn't the best. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. He has found a way through. Marmouche. João Neves gets it clear. Oh, that's fabulous.
Egypt clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well-timed, excellent interception. Araujo cuts it out. João Neves. And reclaimed it in a trice. The ball goes in. Finish! Defending of the desperate variety.
A think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. He goes for a shot!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to play it through. Vega kept his eye on.
They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that.
Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to...
Of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.